I've got a custom-built farm on Ravenport. Let's have a little bit of fun with seasons. What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. Today, we are back on Ravenport with a brand new game save, and we are playing with seasons turned on. Now, I have gone where there was a building and put something new. So we have a lot of different places that we've got new buildings. Most of them, if not all of them actually, all but one or two, are from Alien Gems AJ Tech building pack, the MF shed pack. So we've got our silo building up there. We have another white building here. I did try to match the color of the buildings that were here in some way, shape, or form. Got a nice little building here. I have added a couple trees as well from the More Trees pack. You guys can check that out. That is a mod available for everybody. We've also got our workshop here so we can work on everything that we need to. And seed place right here. Seeds, lime, and fertilizer, because you can't get enough of that. Let's come up here, check this out. So we've got a place we can wash everything up. We got a nice wash bay here, and we've got another shed. And finally, last but not least, we have one more shed right here. The big red barn is gone, and we've replaced it with some of that. Let's take a look and see exactly what we're using here. Massey Ferguson Farm Silo Storage. You guys can see couple little things. Easy Shed Pack 1, that was base game, and the farmhouse is base game as well, so we're keeping all that. What are we starting with? Well, we've got $1 million, and we've got all the fields that we start with. What I did was I started a new farmer mode, then went in and delete everything, and then put the money back at $1 million. So we have field 19, 24, 25, and 26. Everything you guys are used to seeing right there. Otherwise, that is it. We have zero crops. None whatsoever. We don't have seeds, fertilizer, no crops, nothing that we can have or sell. So all of that is going to have to be bought. So how's about we head up to the store? Let's start spending a little bit of money. Currently, it is 9:22 in the morning on the 1st of early spring. I want to show you guys exactly what we've got here in our settings that we're using. So maybe if you guys are playing along at home, you could do the same thing that we are doing. Temperature units, we are in Fahrenheit. Seasons introductions are turned on just in case we can see those. Seasons link 3 days. Crop moisture is on. Snow tracks are on. And snow mode is on. We're playing with everything turned all the way up to max here. If we go into our game settings here, we've got volume master is on 10% because unfortunately the wind on here is worse than the planes that we normally deal with. Herein we have time scale real time. It will never go to 0 while we're playing on seasons. Economic difficulty, we are on easy right now. Now we're going to be changing that up soon, but we're on easy right now just to give ourselves a little bit of a headway. Traffic is turned on. Dirt is on fast. My favorite thing, automatic engine start is turned off. Stop and go braking is on. Fuel usage is on default. Helper buy, everything is turned off. Crop destruction on, periodic plowing on, lime required on, weeds on, and autosave interval is turned off. So we don't have to worry about any of that. Boom, that is our settings. And like I said, we've got $1 million. We need to buy some stuff. Now, I'm going to save our New Holland farm for later on, whenever kind of down the line, whenever we've got stuff going on there. So we need to buy ourselves a harvester. Now, we did just get a brand new harvester a little while ago, right here. This guy, the Fent. Now, we could keep this if we want, or we can not get this. I'm not quite sure whether I want to get this or the Massey. I like both of them. Of course, we do have the John Deere as well. However, the John Deere is just a little bit big. So I'm thinking maybe we go with the Fent. So let's do it. Let's purchase it with wide tires. There goes a bunch of our money already. Goodness gracious. Let's go over here to headers, and we're going to get the header that goes with this as well. Nothing crazy here. Nothing fancy. Nothing modded. Just the normal free float header right there. Got that. Boom. So there's what we got so far. What else can we get? We're going to need a header trailer for this as well. There's no way that big header is going to make it all the way down. So we're going to go with the old Leguan 24. This is the modded version that we've got in game. Main color, we're going to go with the Fent Nature Green right there. And rim color, naturally, we're going to go with that Fent right there. Design, we're going to go with Design 2. Makes it a little bit easier with moving stuff around. And beacon, no. Boom, let's purchase that. Now we've got this setup right here. Let's go ahead and hook everything up. Let's put the header on the trailer, move this out of the way so we got a little bit of room. Instead of going with our normal thing where we would buy tractors and then buy the implements, I'm going to go the reverse just to see if anything different happens, see if we get a different outcome for ourselves. So I want to go through and I want to pick some things out that I think will work really well for us. Now, of course, we're going to need some plows. However, we've got this one right here, the Weba 6M, $17,000. Now, the Weba 6M eventually will be coming out. Who knows when? Maybe it's out when you guys are watching this. Not very unlikely. But instead of going with a plow, we can easily just go with a subsoiler. Now, the subsoiler is a little bit different. Over here, see, we can go right here, 7 miles per hour, 150 horsepower required. It's only 4 meter. It's not 6 meter. So it's, do we go with something like this? Or do we go with something else? A little bit slower, a little bit smaller. I'm thinking we definitely go with the Weba. No question there at all. And we're going to get 2 of these as well because we're going to be doing quite a bit of plowing. So I'm going to get 2 of those at least to start with, maybe get the workers easy. So we already know right there we're going to need a minimum of 180 horsepower. Now, as far as cultivators and disc harrows go, we're not going to go with anything there because we're going to go with a direct drill. And I've been kind of going back and forth, but I think we're going to go with the Vaderstat Rapid A600S. I like this one. It works very well. Plus, it will not do fertilizer, which means we're going to have to come back behind it with fertilizer, but that means we can put the fertilizer down before it if we wanted to or after. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. So we're going to go with 1 of those. Not 2. I think before we've talked about doing 2 of those. Just the 1. Here's where it gets interesting because we're going to need some type of sprayer because we've got to put down herbicide. Now, the thing about this is I don't think we're going to get anything too wild and crazy here. I've got a few of these that'll go faster than they're supposed to, but for seasons, we're going to use just normal kinds of stuff. Right here, I'm thinking something like this to where we can go in and we can change the color of it. Now, I am going to wait on buying one of these until I know that we can get in and change the color on it. And I want to change the color, same color of the tractors that we use, whatever we decide to pick. So we're not going to get that yet. However, we are going to go in here to fertilizer spreaders because these are going to be for spreading fertilizer and spreading lime for us. Now, what we could do is we can go in and get something like this. This is massive, actually, but having something large like this makes spreading lime super easy. It makes it very easy, and it's $38,000. So the price isn't that bad either, as opposed to looking at something like this, the Kuhn Axis Plus. Now, this is great too, but it only holds 3,200 liters. And since workers aren't going to be buying everything, something like this, it makes it a little bit tougher to work with. But we are going to get one of these as well. So let's go over here to the Amazon 26 meter spread. Do we get the larger version? I don't think so. I think we stick with the 5,500 liters right here. Wheel brand, let's see. Trailerborgs, Narrows. Yeah, we get Narrows just in case. You never know what we're going to do. So let's go with some Narrows on that. And let's go down here to the Kuhn Axis, which is my favorite spreader in the game. Working with 24 meters, transport wheels, no. Anti-mud guards, no. And a cover. I don't know if we're going to need covers, actually, for season. So I'm going to get one just in case, so that if anything happens, I can't be bothered. So far, here is our setup right here. We have 2 plows. We've got a seeder. We've got a fertilizer spreader we're going to put lime in, and a fertilizer spreader that we're going to put normal fertilizer in. Now, we can go with a weeder. However, again, like I said, crop protection, we're going to be using the sprayers to do all that. I don't need mowers, windrowers, teders, nothing like that right now. Although, I do plan on doing some things with straw. So we're going to need something around here. We're going to need something. See, this holds 52,000? Really? 52? Oh, yeah, that's right. We've used this before. It's pretty massive. $56,000 for the 50-some thousand liters. When you go down here, less than half, and it's just the pricing on it is rough. So I'm going to go something like this. Now, it only requires, what's that require? 120 horsepower. However, when you get this thing full, 52,700, you're going to be pulling. So we may wait just to buy something like that. For now, we're not going to worry about it. We also need a tipper, but we're going to wait and get something like that once we buy our tractors. So in tractors, what we do is we can go in and we can look around. There's a lot of really powerful tractors that don't cost that much money. For example, the Maxim series right here. We can go in and we can slam a 170 horsepower engine in this thing for only like $15,000, and it still keeps it under 130. A lot of this stuff you can do that with, which is great. However, if you go into small tractors, there's a couple gems in here. I want to show you to them. This right here is the Valtra N series. Now, we can stick 200 horsepower on this. However, it is going to cost us, it's $149,000 right now. I really like this tractor though. Another tractor that we've used a lot, but it's phenomenal, is this right here, the Fendt. We can stick 195 horsepower in here for only $85,000. So it's, do we stick with all Fendt, or do we try something new? I say just for continuity's sake, we're going to stick with Fendt. We're going to get 2 tractors for now, nothing more than that, just 2. The first tractor we're going to get is the Fendt 724 Vario S4 pack. Now, this was a mod that came out not very long ago. If you guys are watching this time up, we're going to go with just the Trailerborg standard tires. We're going to stick with the normal design. I am going to stick, let's see, do we do 2 or do we do 1? You know what? Let's do just 1. We're going to do it on the left side, and we're going to stick the biggest engine we possibly can in here. 256 horsepower, no front loader. Purchase. How much money do we have left? 346. So that's at medium tractors. Now we're going to go over to small tractors, and we're going to go with the Fendt 500 favorite gear shift sound, because man does it sound good. We're going to stick with a normal tire again, going down to Trailerborg's standards. If we can get a wide, yeah, that's what we want right there. The wide tire, that's going to be perfect. Actually, do we do wide tire or do we do narrows? I mean, we could buy 2 of these if we really wanted to, but we've also got to do seed and fertilizer, and we got to get a tipper as well. You know what? For now, we're going to stick with wide tires because that's going to be the best for plowing. Design, we're going to do with fender. Engine, we're going to do all the way to the top. The exhaust 515C tuning, biggest engine possible. Front loader attacher, yes. Absolutely. We're going to need it eventually. Let's see. Let's go with the Stoll console. I prefer the Stoll. I think they look the best. So we're going to go with that. Boom. Right there. $88,000. Those are our 2 tractors that we have right now. So nothing out of the ordinary there. Nothing crazy. Let's go over to front loaders. The FZ30 right here. We're going to go down to Onyx because Onyx is the color of the Stoll front loader attachments. And we're going to go with, do we go with pallet fork? I think we go, do we? I'm not really sure. You know what? Let's just go with the pallet fork because it's not going to hurt anything. So there we go. There's our setup, more or less. Well, we've got everything, well, virtually everything purchased. We do have a few more things over here. We have the Kuhn front and rear tanks, and that's what we're going to be using for fertilizer. And then we got this guy right here, the Hardy Mega. This is the new version as well that we could change the colors on. With this one, we're going to be doing herbicide. And I've gone with this guy right here, the TS16, the Metaltech TS16 professional line. Oh yeah, we've gone with the big version, 21,000 liters. I figured that'd be about all we need, at least for this rig. So let's get some of this equipment taken back. Let's get the harvester, both these tractors, got these things rigged up, man. This one right here, got the Webbo with this on the front. My goodness. One thing about this, I tested it and didn't even realize I'd complained saying that it only went 12 miles per hour. Because that's what it said, that it went 12 miles per hour. It goes 20. That's pretty normal. It's actually really, really normal. And I'm happy about that. Since we're rocking and rolling and we've got, well, this is our last load, I think. What we need to do is get some lime. Let's take a look here and see which fields do we have that need lime. Needs plowing? Of course it does. Needs lime? Yep. That's why we're going to go up and we're going to pick some up. Now, the great thing about this map and also Felsbrunn as well, and to an extent, I guess, Estancia del Pacho, is they all have lime stations. So instead of buying lime by the pallet, we are going to be running in and we're going to be buying stuff at the lime station. I have not used this lime station since like the day after Farming Simulator 19 came out. Yeah. So we're going to come up here. Hopefully this will work with the trailer. I imagine it will. Can't imagine why I wouldn't. About right there, lime. Yes, please. Hopefully it's not too expensive. Oh, it's a little pricey. Oh, we're going to fill this thing up anyway. I don't care. 21,000 liters. I say, yep, this will hold 21,000 liters. And that should give us plenty. Should give us right around enough that we're going to need to put on all of our fields. Now remember, the one that we have, I think it'll hold like 51, 54, somewhere around that, maybe 5,800 liters. So we're only going to need to fill it up like 4 times, and we're going to run out if we fill this trailer up. So that's why I'm filling this trailer up. So hopefully when we get to that point, we won't have to come back. Actually, not bad. $3,779, and I'm stuck. Seriously? I try to do something legitimate one time, and I get stuck. Ah, stinker. So that's a good price. Not very bad at all, especially for 21,000 liters of lime. Let's head back. Let's get this dumped off in our silo. Let's get this sprayer and the trailer put away. This is what I love about this mod right here. Because I've got lime, all I have to do is pull up and dump it in. Now, yes, the silo that we have will also take lime. However, it doesn't look cool like this. I mean, it does. Don't get me wrong, it does look cool. But I just prefer to use something like this. Just nice, easy, boom, done. We are going to need to get liquid fertilizer and herbicide down here eventually. I think I'm going to stick a... oh gosh, what do you call those things? I'm going to put a little silo for those down here as well. I think it'll hold like 20,000 liters, so that'll be perfect for what we need. Let's get this backed in here, nice and easy. Perfect. And then the sprayer, we're gonna swing this wide, we're gonna stick it in here, but this is gonna be one of the first things that we use right here is this sprayer. So we're gonna drop that off right about there. It's a little tour. This is where we've got our trailer, our seeder, and then all of our fertilizers. Back here, we have our plows, which we need to pick one up, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And we also have our harvester right over here with the header for that. Spin this, and down here, of course, we've got all this, and our tractors will go in here. For right now, that's all we've got. There's not a whole lot more to do, not a whole lot more to have. So I want to go in, I want to turn back on needs plowing. So we're just going to go in order the things that it says for us to do right here, right now. Also, can we plant anything? Nope. It's all not good. So that means that I am going to come up and hire a worker to do this for me right here. Just going to double check, make sure that the worker doesn't do anything stupid. You gonna do anything stupid? Huh? You? Right there? With the hair? Gonna do some stupid stuff? Sometimes they get to this tree, they get over here by the house and they just stop and be like, oh, I can't get too close to that house, man. Like, I should probably stop. You're like, what are you doing? Arrgh. All right, I think this is gonna work just fine. And if I remember correctly, there's enough room on both ends of this field. We shall see. Is he gonna go all the way to the end? Oh, that is a big negative, Ghost Rider. Okay, so you're not going to do that. Well, then we shall just kind of stick you right here. We're going to hit one headland. It looks... Is there a tree close? There's a tree close-ish. We'll hit one headland, and it'll be just fine. They'll be happy. And hey, we got another tractor with enough horsepower to do the same thing, so let's go grab it. Well, I'll tell you what, after a day, things seem to be going pretty darn well. Very... I don't want to say easy, but... taking it one step at a time. This is what it's about right here. Take it easy. Take it one step at a time. Don't do anything too crazy now. 6 miles an hour. Come on, go faster than that. Oh, you're missing so much. These workers aren't doing well. It's all right. We're going to let them rock and roll and do their thing. But anyway, this is early spring. We're at 10:15 now. We've been playing a little over an hour. So we're going to take it from there. We're going to pick back up tomorrow, right here, early spring. We're going to fast forward, see if we can get anything in the ground. But with all that being said, that is going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like. If you're not, please subscribe. If you have any questions, drop those down in the comment section below. If you got any ideas, things that you want to see, any questions about seasons, I'm learning with you guys. I'm not going through, I do not know everything there is to know about seasons. But I tell you what, I figure this is the best way to learn is just by playing. So, with that being said, hope you have a great day. We will see you later. Peace.